Hi, my name is Clif Marshall. I'm the Director of Athletic Performance for the Indiana Hoosiers men's basketball team. I'm entering my fourth season with the team here at IU. I'm humbled and honored by the position that I hold, and I'm thankful for the opportunity that I have to speak with you today. I started my coaching career at the age of 20 when I was a student at the University of Louisville. I began in the weight room as a student assistant, working with the football team, and I continued on for 3 full seasons where I was able to be a graduate assistant for the Louisville Cardinals during the 2004 and 2005 season. I left Louisville and joined the Cincinnati Bengals strength staff in 2005, and I stayed in Cincinnati for a decade. After leaving the Bengals, I was blessed with an opportunity to work for a private sector company called Ignition Athletics Performance, where I was the performance director for 10 years. During my time at Ignition, we were blessed with an incredible staff, some incredible athletes. We were able to train pro athletes in 24 different countries. We were able to train over 400 professional athletes. Had clients on all 32 NFL rosters, and just such a fruitful ministry there at Ignition, who kind of paved the way who I am as a coach today. Ignition believes in training the total athlete, which is the mind, the body, and the spirit. And really thankful and fortunate for the experience that I had there with the Arrington family and the Ignition coaches and all the athletes. During my time at Ignition, I had an opportunity to do some consulting work with NFL Network, and was honored to be named an NFL Fitness Ambassador during the 2015 and 2016 seasons, where I was able to write articles and do training videos for NFL.com. God blessed us with other opportunities to do consulting. Xavier basketball and Dayton basketball both gave us opportunities to work with them, which is kind of what led me to my position here with the Indiana Hoosiers, because I was able to work with Archie Miller and his staff as a performance coach during the 2015 season at Dayton. So what I've learned as a coach over the 20 years that I've been doing this is that coaching and getting results is very important, but relationships is what is most important. Results are temporary, relationships are eternal. If I love my athletes and I can get to the athlete's heart, then I know that eventually the results will come. Billy Graham once said that a coach will impact more people in a year than most people will in a lifetime. So that's something that I hold near and dear to my heart, and I'm in the job of working with these athletes and not only improving them as basketball players, but also improving them as people. Part of our motto here at Indiana is that our athletes would be well in mind, body, and spirit. So we talk about that often with our athletes. The one thing that I've come to realize is that your mind controls your body, but your spirit controls your mind. So I think it's very important that you find time to train all 3 components if you want to be the total athlete. My daily objectives are to grow as a follower of Christ, to be an excellent husband and father, and to be great in my job here training athletes at Indiana University. Through this pandemic of the COVID-19, more than anything else, is that we are not in control. I can remember, just like it was yesterday, we were at the Big Ten tournament and we were playing Nebraska, and we won our first round game. Shortly after the game, we went back to the hotel and woke up the next day thinking we were going to play in the second round of the tournament versus Penn State. And the Big Ten tournament was canceled. And here we are 2 months later, 8 weeks later. I haven't seen any of our athletes in person. And businesses have closed down, and schools have shut down, and we've kind of been locked down at our homes. It's given me a great amount of time to just put things in perspective. And again, the thing that I walk away from this thinking is, as a man, I want control. I want to be in control of my job affairs, my family's affairs, my finances, and all of that can come to a screeching halt at any moment. So if we put our trust in the stock market, we put our trust in a president, we put our trust in healthcare, entertainment, celebrities, sports, I think that it's incredible that that can all stop in the blink of an eye. I think this pandemic has taught us so much over the last 2 months. The first thing is that life is short. Death is sure. Jobs are temporary. Your health is your wealth. Tomorrow is not promised. Eternity is at hand. Only God can save. I want to finish with my favorite scripture. It comes from 1 Timothy 4:8. It says, "For physical training is of some value, but godliness has value for all things, holding promise for the present life and life to come." That is the scripture behind the shirt that I'm wearing today, which says God Strong on it. And there's pro athletes across the country, athletes who wear this shirt, this wristband, and it's kind of a constant reminder that you can train the physical, and it's very important if you are an athlete to continue to train the physical, but you must also not neglect the spiritual, because God's not going to ask us how much we bench pressed or what our vertical jump was or what our 40-yard dash was, how many games we won, how many points per game we scored, how many touchdowns we scored. He's going to simply ask us, did you love me and did you love my people? So this verse just helps to remind me that I must coach with an eternal perspective. Once again, I want to thank FCA for this opportunity to talk and to use my platform. May God bless you and keep you safe, and keep fighting the good fight.